Welcome to Linghe Daily, your go-to source for everything related to Zhang Linghe. News has recently drawn fans' attention back to a major name, Zhang Linghe. This time, the buzz isn't about the usual dramas, fashion shoots, or brand activities. Instead, it stems from his appearance in a Valorant-themed setting that immediately sparked a flurry of reactions. Picture a grand stage featuring a massive digital screen, rapidly shifting red and blue lights, and smoke effects filling the stage edges, all while Zhang Linghe's name appears amidst an atmosphere reminiscent of a world-class esports arena. At first glance, it looks like a standard collaboration. Yet, one detail has fans wondering. Why is Tian Xiwei's name being brought into the conversation? Is this merely a coincidence blown out of proportion by fans, or is there a surprise yet to be revealed to the public? Even more intriguing, if something is indeed in the works, why hasn't there been an announcement clarifying Tian Xiwei's connection to this moment? Hold your horses and don't jump to conclusions just yet. The most fascinating part of this story lies in the subtle details fueling these theories. In the visuals currently circulating and sparking discussion, Zhang Linghe looks strikingly different from his usual self. With a bolder style, a dark aesthetic dominated by black tones and red and blue spotlights focused on the stage, he cuts a figure like the protagonist of a game trailer. The presence of the Valerant screen behind him further heightens the drama. However, this is where the story gets interesting. Fans began asking, if Zhang Linghe is part of this moment, will Tian Xiwei appear too? That simple question quickly spiraled into widespread speculation on social media. Some consider the possibility slim due to the lack of official confirmation, while others believe the entertainment industry often deliberately holds back surprises until the very last moment. Some fans have even begun scrutinizing the visual composition, color choices, and the way the event showcases Zhang Linghe, interpreting all of these elements as potentially holding deeper significance. However, it must be emphasized that, for now, theories regarding a potential appearance by Tian Xiwei should be treated as speculation and entertainment rather than confirmed fact. It is precisely this lack of certainty that fuels the growing curiosity. After all, if Tian Xiwei isn't involved, why did her name surface so quickly in fan discussions? And if she does have a surprise in store, did the organizers intentionally keep it under wraps? There is one scenario that makes this theory particularly intriguing. Imagine the event kicking off in darkness. A massive screen displays the Valorant logo as the crowd's roar gradually swells. Then, the camera pans to Zhang Linghe, standing calmly center stage. Red lights sweep across the arena before shifting to blue. Zhang Linghe takes a few steps and stops directly in front of the main screen, where his name and image appear in giant letters. Just when everyone thinks the surprise is over, the screen suddenly changes. The music cuts out for a few seconds, and the stage lights dim. Then, a female silhouette emerges from the opposite side of the stage. This is where the fan theory begins to feel like a scene from a drama. Is that silhouette Tian Xiwei? Of course, this is merely a hypothetical scenario to illustrate a possible surprise, not a report of an event that actually took place. Yet, it is precisely this kind of concept that keeps the audience's imaginations running wild, especially given the attention Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei often garner for their on-screen chemistry. Consequently, when one of them appears at a major event with an unconventional concept, the other's name inevitably becomes a subject of speculation. And if the organizers truly intend to pull off a surprise, a sudden appearance like this would certainly be one of the most effective ways to send the arena into a frenzy. Interestingly, what keeps this rumor alive isn't just the possibility of Tian Xiwei appearing, but also the way Zhang Linghe is positioned as the focal point. Valorant possesses a distinct visual identity defined by competitive energy, stylish characters, intense music, and aggressive lighting. Meanwhile, Zhang Linghe is known for his own stylistic transformations, evolving from a drama actor into a fashion icon. The fusion of these two worlds certainly creates a strikingly different visual. Consequently, when fans see Zhang Linghe in this kind of atmosphere, another question arises. Is this merely a photo shoot or promotional content, or is something bigger in the works? After all, in the entertainment industry, promotional materials are sometimes revealed in stages. An image appears first, followed by a short video, then a teaser, before the major announcement is finally released. This pattern often leads fans to construct their own theories based on very limited information. Theories regarding Tian Xiwei could well have emerged from this same pattern. However, one must not mistake such theories for official news. At this moment, all we have is a captivating appearance by Zhang Linghe and fan speculation about potential additional surprises. Then arises a bigger question. Why is Tian Xiwei's name specifically being brought up? The answer might be simple, yet that is precisely what makes it intriguing. After their on-screen chemistry garnered significant attention, whenever Zhang Linghe appears in a project or event with an unconventional concept, some fans automatically imagine what it would be like if Tian Xiwei were there too, especially if the event has a cinematic vibe like Valorant. Picture Zhang Linghe in black attire and Tian Xiwei looking elegant, standing together on stage amidst red and blue lighting with a massive digital screen behind them. Visually, it already looks like a poster for a new project. But will it actually happen? Not necessarily. It is precisely this uncertainty that we must highlight. When information remains unconfirmed, the scope for speculation widens immensely. It is possible that Tian Xiwei has absolutely no connection to the event. There could be promotional material yet to be revealed. Or perhaps fans are simply linking two names that already possess strong fan bases. Whatever the answer, one thing is clear. The mention of Tian Xiwei has successfully heightened curiosity surrounding Zhang Linghe's news. Now we arrive at the most intriguing part. What if Zhang Linghe's appearance in Valorant turns out to be more than just a fleeting moment? What if the visuals seen so far are merely the first phase of a larger campaign? Imagine a short teaser that deliberately avoids showing a person's full face, focusing instead on hands, a silhouette, or footsteps, before the camera cuts back to Zhang Linghe. The music swells. The Valorant screen shifts. Another name appeared just moments before the screen went dark. In promotional strategies, techniques like this are highly effective at generating curiosity. But was that name Tian Xiwei? There isn't enough evidence to say so. Therefore, we must be careful not to let theories turn into claims. All we can do is observe developments and await official information. As viewers, however, we are certainly free to wonder. Perhaps the most intriguing question isn't will Tian Xiwei appear, but rather, if there is indeed a surprise, why have the parties involved chosen to keep it under wraps until now? That question is far more compelling because it opens up the possibility that there is material not yet ready to be revealed. Meanwhile, fan reactions have been equally interesting. Some are immediately enthusiastic at the thought of Zhang Linghe entering the world of esports. Others are focusing on his appearance, noting that the concept reveals a new side of the actor. Then there are those who immediately link this moment to Tian Xiwei. Some fans might even be theorizing that if the two were to appear together in a promotional project, public interest would skyrocket. However, we must be cautious about the information circulating. The fandom world moves incredibly fast. A fan edit can look like an official poster. A theory can morph into news after being shared repeatedly. A comment can be mistaken for a clue when it is merely a personal opinion. That is why Linghe Daily wants to encourage you to distinguish between facts, possibilities, and fan theories. While Zhang Linghe is indeed the focal point of the much-discussed Valorant concept, a direct connection to Tian Xiwei cannot be confirmed based on speculation alone. By avoiding hasty conclusions, we can actually enjoy the unfolding story even more. Yet, there is another possibility that is just as surprising. What if Tian Xiwei doesn't appear at all, and the surprise turns out to be someone else entirely? This is a possibility often overlooked when a theory becomes too fixated on a specific pairing of names. The entertainment industry is full of unexpected collaborations. It is entirely possible that Zhang Linghe is the sole lead figure in the campaign. Other stars might make an appearance. Or perhaps the entire concept was created solely to showcase a new side of Zhang Linghe without the involvement of other artists. If that turns out to be the case, the theories regarding Tian Xiwei will certainly remain nothing more than fan rumors. Yet, that is precisely what makes the story so intriguing. After all, a surprise doesn't always have to align with the most popular theories. Sometimes, the biggest surprises arrive just when everyone is convinced of a single outcome. So, until there is an official announcement, it is best to treat all theories merely as possibilities. Let's not mistake hypothetical scenarios for reality or treat rumors as facts. What is certain is that the concept of Zhang Linghe immersed in the Valorant atmosphere has already piqued fans' interest, and the questions surrounding Tian Xiwei have only deepened that curiosity. So, will Tian Xiwei actually appear alongside Zhang Linghe in this Valorant moment? For now, the answer remains a mystery. There isn't enough evidence to confirm her presence, yet the possibility cannot be ruled out without an official announcement. Perhaps that is exactly where the story's appeal lies. If Tian Xiwei does appear, all the fan theories will be revisited. If she doesn't, we still have a fascinating moment witnessing Zhang Linghe's transformation into the world of esports. So, don't click away just yet. Future developments could completely shift the theories circulating today. What do you think? Is Zhang Linghe simply working on a solo Valorant project, or is there a surprise being kept under wraps until the very end? Will Tian Xiwei make a surprise appearance, or have we all just gotten carried away with far-fetched theories? Share your thoughts in the comments section. And if you want to stay updated on everything regarding Zhang Linghe, including his latest projects, public appearances, collaborations, and the rumors we carefully discuss, don't forget to subscribe to Linghe Daily. After all, the real surprise might not have even started yet. The images we see today could just be the first piece of a much larger puzzle. And if there is another surprise in store, the question won't be will Tian Xiwei appear, but rather, who is actually waiting behind the scenes?